Muskrat Susie, Muskrat Sam, do the jitterbug out in Muskrat Land, and they shimmy. Sam is so skinny, and they whirl and they twirl and they tango, singing and jingling a jangle, floating like the heavens above. Looks like a muskrat love. Muskrat Love, Captain and Tennille. Playing it because we have otters outside. And is an otter a muskrat? I don't know. They're pretty similar. But they do that whirling and twirling like they're dancing in the water. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. Chelsea wants a treat. I'm Laura T at DreamTools123 on eBay. I'm the Silver Owl Thrifter on YouTube, and I made $26 overnight. Let's break it down, see what sold. Only one item, but I am going to do a little haul video, so it won't be super short. And I am organized, so I sold this Cuddle Duds women's blue-gray flex fit V-neck pullover shirt, size extra long or extra large, long sleeve. It's got thumb holes, and it lasted one day, sold for full price, like immediately, overnight, for $26, and I paid $3 for this and made $13 after everything. So I just made $26 and $13 profit for $384 gross and $200 net. Nice even number, like even numbers. So yeah, I'm liking that things are selling fast, but I like more things to sell fast. So went out again, and I'll do a little haul video here now. That is what I'm going to do. Just a few things. Went out for maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours. This might have almost already talked about this, but I'll just talk about it again in case I didn't. It's a men's Urban Pipeline Fair Isle wool blend knit crew neck pattern sweater, gray, extra large, and I listed it for $20 and $8.99 shipping. And then another Fair Isle. This is Old Navy. This is kind of what I'm finding around here. I have to be creative. But Fair Isle sells, and these two both had these exact sweaters sold a couple of times I saw in there. So it looked, and not a lot listed. So like good sell through it looks like. So Old Navy women's sweater, gray, Fair Isle, balloon sleeves, size extra large. This I think is a balloon sleeve. It's not super balloon, but it's a little bit. And this I listed for $19.99 and $7.99 shipping. Doing like kind of one of these things looks like the other today, as you will see. Okay. Vintage Woolrich cotton, blue cotton original outdoorsman shirt, men's 4XL. It's one of the main reasons I got it. Big button down, and that tag says 4XL big. So listed for $29.99 and $7.99 shipping based on solds. So we'll see what happens with that. And that was big size. They really have the Goodwills organized here nicely as far as size. I just go to the extra large and work my way backwards through things. Because I'm finding that right now, to get kind of an edge on everybody else, go with the bigger sizes. But I wonder if that's going to somehow turn around, where all of us YouTubers are concentrating on the bigger sizes and suddenly people are going to be looking for the smaller sizes. I don't think so, because I think we still all buy smaller sizes, but I wonder if the smaller sizes are more curated, like people are much more careful with the smaller sizes. I wonder if there's a higher quality of stuff for sale. Who knows? Who knows? There's one YouTuber, I don't know her name. she does like lots of analytics. I watched her for a little while. Maybe she needs to look into this. This is Levi's Red Tab. Vintage Levi's shirt, men's large, red tab, blue denim, metal buttons, medium wash, 90s. And this is listed for $29.99 and $7.99 shipping too. And it's just a large. And these, I paid $4.99 for these at the Goodwill. All the shirts seem to be $4.99, unless they're a tag that's on sale, then it's half price. I don't think those were any tag sales. $4.99 is not bad these days. And then I got another vintage, or a Carhartt outdoor shirt, button-down khaki, distressed workwear, long sleeve men's XL. I might take the distressed out of there because it's not really distressed, but it does have like a little distressing on the leather patch logo here, it feels like. But I don't think that's what they mean by distressed on this one. But I have this for $24.99 and $7.99 shipping. And that is all I have for the haul video. I'm just going to take the word distressed out here so I don't forget. And later. So today, just, you know, a couple of people have mentioned how relaxed I look in these last couple of videos. I'm telling you, I am so relaxed. I realized about a week or two after we kind of got here, when everything started settling down, after, a little longer, because I think it was like after the closing, we had a lot of goofy stuff happening with the closing because we have a living trust. And the house we sold in Maryland was the first time we ever had a house in a trust that we sold. And we didn't realize that you had to have a bank account for the trust. And our credit union that my husband belonged to, it was like so hard to do it. And it was like, and this was the only way they could give us the money from the sale of the house was to put it in the trust, because it has to go to the trust. And then the trustees, us, can have access to it. And so it was just like, they didn't know. It was like they were having to be really, really, really super careful that we were who we said we were, even though we've been members of this credit union for like 30 years. And finally, I just got tired of it, and I went to the bank where we have our mortgages at, and boom, it was like done overnight. It was all set up, perfect. So that settled, and then we had some other banking problems where this was somehow my fault. I mean, it was my fault. I don't know how I did it, but somehow I was supposed to put a bunch of money in escrow because the roofers couldn't get out there in time. So when you can't get it done and it's going to go past closing to get stuff done, you put a bunch of money in escrow. So in case you don't get it done, or it costs a lot of money, you have the money there. But the money never went into escrow, and checks bounced, and I have to call the bank now and see if they will, as a courtesy, take off the fees, because sometimes banks do that, and also a credit card had a late payment, and I think that's because of all this forwarding our mail. Now, the forwarding mail thing came through, and boy, am I getting a lot of mail. Really, really like important mail, like for my taxes and for so much stuff. So I'm glad that we got that all done. Last time we moved, just on the importance of having your mail forwarded, is last time we moved 5 years ago, when we moved from South Carolina to Maryland, we didn't get everything forwarded or something, and there was a bill, I think a credit card, like an obscure credit card that I rarely used, but for some reason used right before we moved, and they sent a bill, and I never got the bill. And I think that's the only thing I can think of that happened, because my credit score was like up in the upper 700s, and it went way low, like bad low. So I don't know what happened, but I think I missed